Hi there, and welcome to Session 1 in the Fit to Function series. Fit to Function is a series of short indoor activity sessions which focus on the promotion of functional fitness and where the sessions become increasingly more challenging as the series progresses. There are 3 parts to this session as follows. Firstly, we'll explain what we mean by functional fitness. Secondly, we'll outline the format of each of our sessions. And finally, we invite you to join us for Session 1, which is a short, indoor, seated session. Functional fitness is defined as the ability to manage the physical challenges presented by daily life. These challenges include activities like bending, twisting, leaning, turning, which require a degree of range of movement in our joints. Some activities require us to lean forward or tilt sideways, sway from side to side, all of which require balance and coordination. On most days, we'll require strength to push and pull, to lift items and to carry objects. And hardly a day will go by when activities like climbing steps or hills, or hurrying or scurrying places won't challenge the fitness of our heart and lungs, often referred to as aerobic fitness. And so we suggest that the key components of the functional fitness required to take on the physical challenges of daily living include range of movement in our joints, strength in the key muscle groups, aerobic fitness of our heart and lungs, and a high level of balance and coordination. And so, each of our Fit to Function sessions will include exercises to promote each of those components. Each session will last about 20 to 30 minutes and will follow this format. We'll always start with some range of motion exercises to loosen your joints. That'll be followed by more energetic aerobic exercises. We'll then do a slot of exercises to strengthen important muscle groups. We'll include a slot to challenge your balance and coordination, and we'll always finish with more range of motion exercises in the form of stretching. And the only piece of equipment you'll require is a sturdy chair, which we'll use in both seated and standing exercises. So before we commence Session 1, we'd like you to carry out 2 safety checks for us, please. So firstly, yourself. Are you feeling well and up to a short session of activity? Are you properly geared up, wearing comfortable clothing and appropriate footwear? And are you well hydrated before we commence? And now the chair. It should be a strong, sturdy, armless one and tall enough so that when you sit on it, your bottom should be level with or slightly higher than your knees. And finally, we want to address your sitting position on the chair. Move your bottom towards the front. Place your 2 feet forward and shoulder width apart. Raise your shoulders up, roll them back, and relax them down behind you. Sit tall. So if you're good to go, we invite you to join us now for the session, starting with some range of motion exercises to loosen your joints. With your hands held in front of your shoulders, open and close your fingers and thumbs 8 times. And now loosening your elbows by opening your arms down and folding them up again. We'll also do this 8 times. The next exercise is designed to loosen your shoulders. Drop your arms down, shrug your shoulders and lower them. And just for a bit of variety, we'll do that one shoulder at a time. The next exercise is for your spine, so make sure that your feet are placed forward, put your 2 hands firmly on your lap, sit tall and lean out and down, keeping your head up at all times. Now moving to the hips. Start with your left one and use the beat of the music to slowly open your hip out and close it in again. We'll do 4 on each side. And now let's loosen your knees. Starting with the left knee again, place the heel of your left foot in front of you and then the toe of your left foot under you. We'll do 8 on each side. And finally, let's loosen your ankles. We'll start simply by tapping the toes. Now pull your toes back and tap your heels. And finally, placing the heels forward again, we'll swish the toes from side to side. So now that we've loosened our joints, we'll do some gentle stepping on the spot before progressing to the more energetic aerobic section. So continue stepping please, as we explain that in this section we'll do a series of short slots of aerobic exercise followed by gentle stepping. The music is about to get a little faster. So sitting to the front of the chair and sitting tall, pick up on the new beat. And for the first more energetic slot, we want you to raise the knees higher and bring your arms into the action. So lower the knees again and relax before the next energizer. For this slot, we want you to kick alternative heels and both arms forward and backward. So take a short breather. It's time for knees and arms again. Take a breather, but continue stepping. Let's go with those heels and hands again. And stepping. Last time, knees and arms. Step and relax. And last time, heels and hands. And let's wind this section down with some gentle stepping. And we invite you to continue just to tap your heels as we explain the next section of the session. In this section, we'll do 5 exercises to strengthen important muscles in your body. Best value is got when strengthening exercises are done slowly in both directions, so the pace is going to slow down. So sit forward and sit tall. And slowly raise the toe of your right foot in front and then lower it again. Repeat 4 times. Now repeat on the left. Now change to your right leg again, but this time we raise the knee high and lower it again, repeating 4 times. Switch to your left. Now ensure that your feet are forward, place your 2 hands on your thighs and rock forward to lift your bottom off the chair just a few inches and lower again. Repeat 8 times. keep your head up, please. Now drop your arms to your side and slowly raise them to shoulder level and lower them again. We'll repeat 8 times. For the last exercise, place the backs of your hands on your shoulders and extend your arms to the ceiling and lower again. We'll repeat 8 times. Well done, so place your hands on your lap and give yourself a well-deserved rub while we explain the next section of the session. One way to improve balance is to challenge coordination. So in this section, we're going to do a series of slapping, tapping and clapping activities to music and invite you to copy us. Enjoy. There you go. Enough of that. Wasn't that an enjoyable way to improve your balance? So continue just to tap your thighs as we explain the final section of the session. So in this section, we're just going to do 2 stretching exercises, one for the lower body and one for the upper body. In each exercise, we'll stretch to the point of mild tension and hold that position for a few seconds, breathing in a relaxed way. And so for the last time, shift your bottom to the front of the chair, place your 2 feet forward and apart and sit tall. So place your right heel forward, put your 2 hands on your left leg, sit tall and lean forward until you feel a tension on the back of your right leg. Hold this position and breathe. Now let's change. Place your left heel forward. Put your 2 hands on your right thigh, sit tall, lean forward until you feel the tension on the back of your left leg. Hold that position and breathe. We'll repeat for the right leg. Heel, hands, sit tall, lean, hold the stretch and breathe. And now for the left. Heel, hands, sit tall, lean, hold and breathe. Now a stretch for the shoulders and chest area. Place your 2 hands on or behind your hips. Pull your elbows back towards each other and push your chest through. Feel the stretch, hold and breathe. Let's repeat that by placing both hands on or behind your hips. Keep your hands in position, pull your 2 elbows towards each other and push your chest through. Feel the stretch and breathe. And do that one more time. You're on your own. So well done, we hope you enjoyed that session. We'd like to remind you of the various sections in the session one last time. We started with a series of exercises to loosen your joints and improve your range of motion. Then we had a short slot of aerobic activity. We did a few exercises to improve the strength in some key muscles in your body. We challenged your coordination and finally we finished with some stretching. Each session will follow this format, although the following sessions will become progressively more difficult and move from seated towards standing. Please join us.